All right, so I'm really excited to open this box from Star Wars Black Series. It is, as far as I know, the only way to get a Black Series Hondo Ohnaka. As you can see, we've got him right there. And this was actually, the only way to get this is actually at Disney World or Disneyland. I picked this up at Galaxy's Edge in Orlando, Florida. And it is kind of expensive, but you are able to use pass holder discounts. So I got 20% off, which is nice. So let's take a quick look, see what we've got on the outside of the box, and then we'll go ahead and open it up and take a closer look at the figures. So as you can see, we do have Hondo Ohnaka here. We do have yet another Rey, because of course we need another Rey. We've got Chewbacca, and then we've got some Porgs here on the front of the box. If we look here on the side, we don't have an actual designation here, but we do have the E5159. Take a look at the back. We've got descriptions for Hondo Ohnaka, our Porgs, Rey, and Chewbacca. I think for me, the biggest thing that's going to be in this is the fact that we do have a Hondo Ohnaka for the Black Series, like I was saying before. There we go. All right, and the front actually does open up. And so we've got Hondo, got our Porgs, the staff, a lightsaber, Rey, and then we've got Chewie over here as well. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what we can do. But first, let me just read what we've got on the inside here. It's got Star Wars Black Series, scavengers, smugglers, and rebels meet at Batuu, a remote outpost on the galaxy's edge. In a time where conflict spans the galaxy and allegiances are challenged, the lines between hero and villain become blurred. Everyone must find a way to survive, even if that means survival requires breaking some rules along the way. All right, so with that, let's go ahead and open the box and see what we've got. Again, really excited about having a Hondo here. So we are going to need to use a knife. Let's go ahead and close that up. We've got our seals. Never opened a Star Wars Black Series box that was this large. Keep that in the background there. All right, so let's go ahead and unbox. We've got a blaster for Hondo, of course. Let's get the Porgs out. Porg 1. Porg 2. Got another blaster, which is Rey's blaster, I believe. Got Hondo. He stands really nicely, which is surprising. Let's go ahead and get Rey out. Who does not want to stand. And we've got a very tall Chewie here. Put him in the background, who does want to stand. And then we've got pieces to Chewie's crossbow. And what's left is we've got Rey's staff and her lightsaber. And I do want to be careful taking these guys out. Lightsaber, and then bow staff. All right, so we've got them all taken out here. So let's go ahead and first focus on Chewie. Yeah, this is the first Chewie I've actually unboxed, so that's pretty cool. His leather piece here is kind of cool. I do like the fact that it does move. It's not fixed on him. His right arm does turn all the way around. That is as high as it will go. Elbow does bend, looks like 90 degrees. And it will be fixed. His right wrist does get a little bit left and right. and the wrist does turn all the way around. His other arm does go turn all the way around, and that will go 90 degrees as well. And his wrist does turn all the way around and goes left and right. At the torso, it doesn't really bend. At his legs will turn all the way around. It's interesting. Same thing with the other. Knee bends about 90 degrees. Ankles do not move. All right, so that's a quick look at Chewie. Let's go ahead and put Chewie down here. Hopefully he'll stand up for me. There we go. Next, take a look at Hondo here. Again, this is the guy that I was most looking forward to. I do like the fact that his vest or jacket here, I should say, is not soft goods, so it does look really impressive. Take a quick look at him. His face and dreads look really awesome. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. His head does not really turn left or right very well. Does not really go up and down very well either, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and see what we can do with the right arm. Right arm does go all the way up, and we'll turn all the way around, it looks like. At the elbow, it will swivel all the way around, and we can do a little bit more than 90 degrees. And then at the wrist, it will turn all the way around, and we go left and right. Does not go up and down. Other arm does go like that. Does swivel all the way around. We've got the turn, hopefully. The elbow will bend. Great. Again, looks like it'll go a little bit more than 90 degrees. And then the wrist will go up and down. So pretty good articulation there. At the chest, he does have a little bit of bend, as you can see. And then at the legs, he's got the full 360 degree turns as well, just like Chewie did. And at the knees, looks like they've got the single knee joint as opposed to the double knee joint. But unlike Chewie, he does have ankle movement, which is good because he'll need that. And the same thing, it looks like, on the other leg. Now, what you will notice, though, we do have a holster here, so we will be able to holster his gun. And other than that, it looks like a pretty decent figure here. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at Hondo's gun. It's got some nice gold trim. And does look like we've got room here for the blaster, which is awesome. So that way, as a smuggler, he can be walking around and he doesn't have to have his gun raised, which is what you would expect from Hondo, who usually likes to talk his way out of bad situations. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the umpteenth ray that we have access to now. So arms raised, that's about as far as they'll go. Face, not a great sculpt on that. Head turns left and right. I do like that the hair actually does bend, which is good. So you can get some real motion there. So arms up and down will spin 180 degrees. Wrist, the arm does not turn at the elbow as some of the other figures do. The wrist does turn 180 degrees. And it will go, looks like, up and down on the right arm. Left arm, full 180 degrees. And, oh, there it goes. I thought that was weird. Yes, it will turn all the way around at the elbow. And also, we've got the left and right on that wrist there. So, looking closer look here at Rey. Rey does have the double knee, as you can see. So she should be able to get some pretty good movement, as you can see there. And she does have ankle movement as well. So as you can see, Rey does have the holster there. So her blaster, if we take a quick look, should be able to fit right there in that holster, which is great. Because when we think of Rey, we don't necessarily think of the blaster. We think of either the bow staff or the lightsaber as well. So if we would, let's go ahead and take a look at her bow staff. Bow staff looks pretty much like you would expect, pretty much like the other bow staffs. The leather isn't really leather, it's just plastic. Should be able to go around her just like that. Or I should do it the other way. I should say like this. Perfect. And then we've got the lightsaber. Lightsaber looks pretty good. It does have the hook on the end. We'll take a closer look at her belt there to see if she does have a hook. But she is able to hold the lightsaber as well. Okay, and I did want to take a quick look at the Chewie's weapon here. So we've got this piece. See, we've got a little notch right here. That goes right in there and basically puts it together right like that. And that's how you put together Chewie's weapon here. All right, so lastly, we've got our Porgs. Here's our first Porg. The wings do move, which is great. Oops. Stand up there, little Porgy. You'd think that he would stand up better. This Porg's wings do move as well. So a little bit different than the Porgs that you get in the pack when you buy them separately. So if you will, hold on just a minute here and we'll go ahead and take a look at those Porgs. So as you can see in the background there, though, those are the Porgs that come with the Galaxy's Edge pack. And these here are the Porgs that you buy separately. The Porgs that you buy with the Galaxy's Edge pack definitely are much better. And we'll do another video just comparing those Porgs as well. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a quick video going over the figures from Galaxy's Edge here, Smugglers Run. So if you're a pass holder or a DVC member, I think it's a great deal, especially getting that 20% discount. Otherwise, I don't know, it might be a little much. The great thing here is the fact that you, like I said, you do get Hondo. And I am going to be taking a closer look at all of the Black Series figures from Star Wars Rebels. And he is definitely going to be a big part of that as well. So all in all, I like the Porgs. It's yet another Rey, unfortunately. Chewie is always great. And of course, we've got Hondo. So with that, if you have any questions about these figures, please feel free to ask down below. And if you have any other comments or questions, please do so. If you like this type of content, please subscribe to the channel. And with that, have a great day.